And welcome to the Kevin Sutton Show on ESPN 580 Orlando, where we bring the action and, of course, we definitely bring the nonsense. You can catch us Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 p.m. or 24/7 at kevinsuttonshow.com. And always don't forget to like us on all social media. Hey, that's Facebook, that's Twitter, that's YouTube, that's Instagram, all under the username Kevin Sutton Show. And don't forget to like and subscribe and download our podcast, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio. Hey, Google has their own new thing. It's called Google Podcast, and we are on there as well. I'm Dr. Phil. I'm holding it down while Kevin and Myra are out saving the world, or probably just stuck in the rain. You guys be careful out there because it is bad. Very bad. It looks like the sky is red from looking out the window. It really does. Nick, I know you can't see it, but right here, look to my left, it looks like the sky is red.
Is this the coming of days? I don't know.
I think so. I think so. Cthulhu is coming.
We're going to be like that band in the Titanic. We'll just keep rolling here. This thing's going to sink, and, well, we'll remember the good times.
Yep. But today in the studio, to my left, I got my man Rich Rogers slipping and sliding on in. What's
How
going
you
on,
doing?
buddy?
I was going to call you Dr. Phil, but it's what's your new name?
You can still call me Dr. Phil. Just whenever we do our predictions, then you got to call me Phil Stradamus.
No, we're doing a prediction a day, are we not?
Okay.
We're not doing a prediction a day?
No.
You're supposed to open the show with a prediction.
I'll run
right?
out. Well, Kevin and Myra are on here, so I can't do that. But you doing all right?
You can predict the weather right now,
right?
I bet. You'll get that one right.
It's raining.
Okay. I was driving through Orlando today, and they're like, "There's a 50% chance of rain." It's pouring rain. I'm like, it looks like 100%.
Yeah, more than half.
Yeah.
All right, and the guy I have in the studio right now, some say his eyes glow red when you mention wrestling. Nikki Football.
Definitely not true, but they do glaze over.
What's going on, man?
Not much, man.
You doing okay?
Yeah, doing all right.
Yeah. How was your show with Jerry? You guys
always strong, man.
How close do you come to hitting him?
Never. I'd never hit Jerry. I wouldn't give him that satisfaction.
Oh.
Never give Jerry that satisfaction.
He tries to bait you into it, huh?
No.
Sarcasm.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, guys, welcome to the show. It is Tuesday, and I have a bit of breaking news. This has nothing to do with sports or anything, but Nick.
Yeah.
Rich, did you guys know that Skittles are all the same flavor? This is breaking news.
You're a liar.
No. Skittles released a statement.
No.
Skittles are all the same flavor.
I don't care what
they have.
say.
They have a scent added to them, and the color obviously is different, but the literal flavor is all the same.
Nope.
They seem to taste different than me.
They taste different.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is not
that
true.
That's your mind.
No.
Playing a trick on you.
I hate this term, but fake news. But that this is
You're
not
fake
true.
news.
Yeah. No, this is definitely not true.
No, I read that, and I actually got out of my car and slammed my work phone down.
Well, now I need to go get some Skittles and figure this out.
We have to test it. Kevin and Myra, if you're listening, bring us some Skittles.
Yeah, like a huge bag. We need to really
and we have to do the taste test where we cover our nose so we can't smell it.
Yeah.
Well, you know that is
that what it is?
Favorite candy of Marshawn Lynch. If you've ever watched some of the evening shows where he jumped into
we got to get Marshawn Lynch in on this. Marshawn Lynch needs to tell us if this is true or not. If Marshawn Lynch tells me it's true and they all taste the same, then I'll believe it.
We need to do the blind test where we pinch our nose so we can't smell it, and then we can taste it.
You're telling me that it's the scent that changes the difference? That's the thing? It's the olfactory side of it here?
Yeah, so all the flavors are exactly the same.
I remember seeing Deion Sanders probably in the 90s on the David Letterman show, and he, like, out of the blue, made him do, because he was a Pepsi guy, Deion, and made him do the Coke Pepsi test, and he blindfolded him, and he got it. He got Pepsi.
Well, that one you can definitely taste. The Pepsi got a little more bite to it.
But you kind of put them on a
spot.
a little bit on the spot, yeah.
Here's hoping Coke was not a sponsor.
Yeah.
I bet you they prepped them probably. They had to.
I don't know.
Dude, he would have lost so much money if he would have said, Coke tastes better.
But you're the one that said you never drank an alcohol, you never had...
No, I drink.
Someone on Facebook recently said that.
Very rarely.
Yeah, okay.
But
at the time, I think it was probably, he was still in the NFL, but he said he had never, ever tasted alcohol before. And I believe him,
Wow. I'm not a big drinker, though. Just I work too much to be able to enjoy the glory of alcohol.
I have a Deion Sanders story from college.
I drink enough for all of us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? For real? You a whiskey guy?
Yeah.
I figured you were.
Dark liquors. Very dark liquors, yeah.
Johnny Walker?
We know each other. We are familiar.
We are on a first name basis.
Yeah, John Daniels and I too.
All right, so I wanted to ask you, Nick, what the hell is up with Dez Bryant? The Browns passed on him, right?
It appears that way. I mean, things do change, but I mean, he went to Cleveland last week, Thursday, I want to say, did his visit with them, turned around, left after that, and did not get a contract, and not much really moving on that front. We're going to find out tonight on Hard Knocks because they have the visit. The visit will be tonight on Hard Knocks.
Well, he was just there, wasn't he?
Last
Thursday.
Last
so
Thursday.
they're already playing it on HBO.
That's how they do this thing, man.
Okay, so Hard Knocks is literally going by a week-to-week basis?
Literally, yes, week to week.
Oh, man, I didn't know that. I thought
they're shooting
they
this crap now. No,
I thought they film it and then it gets aired.
It's literally like everything you're seeing happened a couple of days ago.
Wow, so this is like the South Park thing, because South Park, they do the
6
days.
They turn that stuff around so fast. It's the South Park of football.
Okay, well, so now with Dez Bryant reportedly getting passed by the only team that really wanted him, where does he go? The season's literally starting in 2 weeks. Next week.
There's a real possibility that Dez Bryant doesn't get a job until into the football season, and when there's an injury or something. I think the reason why the Browns didn't sign Dez is there's no urgency to sign Dez. The Browns don't need to bring him in. They don't need to bring him in right now. Dez Bryant is available. He's sitting out there on the open market, and no one other than the Browns has worked him out in the last 6-8 weeks or so since Dez passed on that deal with the Baltimore Ravens. So John Dorsey's going to look at Dez Bryant and realize the price is going to get cheaper as we get closer to the start of the season. If Dez wants to play, Dez is going to eventually hold his nose and sign a deal, whether that's with the Browns or somebody else. So until there's another suitor out there, like they say, you don't really need all the teams to be interested in you. You just need two to kind of drive the price up. Until there's another team that has genuine need and interest for Dez Bryant, I don't know if the Browns are going to move that quickly to go get him, or I don't know if they're really even that interested in him.
Wow. So, okay, since he doesn't have a team right now,
he doesn't.
This has got to be a huge blow to his ego, right? It's got to be.
I would think so.
We talked about this before. He believes that he's one of the best in the league, and no one wants him. So, whenever he decides to get on a team, do you think he will fall in line, or do you think this ego thing is hard embedded into him?
I think that's got to be a conversation when he gets into these NFL camps. They have to be asking him, okay, Dez, where do you see yourself fitting on the team? How's your role? What do you want? And based upon those conversations, he does his workout. If his workout's good, that's a check mark too. But that has to be part of the conversation. I mean, the personality you're bringing in, don't forget, this is the guy that a couple of weeks ago blasted his former team. And that's not a good look for a guy who's looking for a new team. Who wants to be that next former team that's getting blasted by the pro athlete on social media and in interviews? So I think that is the concern with Dez, is the attitude side of it. The production has come down, and when the production comes down, the attitude has to come down too. With Dez, it doesn't seem like it has.
Wow. All right. Well, we do actually have to go to break, but before we go to break, quickly, where do you want him to go? If you just pick, where would you want him to go?
I had a texter write this in during Live, Local, and Loud, and I thought it was just a great idea. Indianapolis. I'd like to go see him play with a great quarterback like Andrew Luck, where he's going to play indoors for 8 games out of the year. You know that for sure. In good weather for some of the other road division games like Jacksonville and Houston. I'd like to see Dez Bryant go play in Indy, where he could really make a difference as the number 2 there with T.Y. Hilton, or even the number 3 wide receiver.
Rich, what about you? Where would you see him? Does it matter?
I haven't really thought about it, but I can picture him going to the Patriots. They always have those, projects that they, always turn them around, and they end up.
That's really the
concern. Who would be better
to
play, though, with Tom Brady? I mean, Tom Brady, if he has some issues, I think those guys will turn him around.
That does say something about Dez. The Patriots were willing to deal with Randy Moss's crap.
Yeah.
But not Dez's necessarily.
I get it. But, hey, we got a big announcement for Thursday, right, Rich?
Yeah, we have, live from Los Angeles, we have Brad J., who's going to be calling in at 8:15, and he is the voice of X Games. He's been with X Games at ESPN for 17 years. He was the former announcer, a sideline announcer for the L.A. Clippers, and he's announced 2 Winter Olympics for snowboarding, so he's going to be a great guest on Thursday.
All right, guys, well, stay dry Kevin and Meyer just getting here, and they are soaked. So, guys, keep it locked here. You're listening to Kevin Sutton Show on ESPN 580 Orlando.
Hi, this is Brian Cruz of Cruz and Pesquero. If you're in an automobile accident and you're injured, listen up. First, go to the hospital. Next, call your lawyer. Why? Because you need advice. Call Cruz and Pesquero, your I-4 lawyer. 407-841-0200. 407-841-0200. Cruz and Pesquero, your I-4 lawyer.
Giving you everything you could ever ask for in a radio show. You're listening to the Kevin Sutton Show on ESPN 580 Orlando.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and
He does that on purpose, you know that, right?
What?
You never push her, you never turn her mic on.
Oh, she was trying to dance with me?
Yeah, she was trying to vibe, bro.
The other studio, I won't say any names, I never had to push anyone's
Dude, we've
button.
been here 2.5 years, okay?
I'm
That
just
excuse
saying,
doesn't work anymore.
I'm used to certain things. I have standards.
That's good. That makes me feel great.
You know? Come on, man.
Hey, well, actually, to Kevin's point,
Yeah,
there is control buttons here. They just don't work.
that is true.
So,
They're just
to
decorations.
Kevin's point,
That is true. Our engineers are actually right out there. Do you guys want to walk out there and ask them to come in?
actually, oh, Nick, man,
guys scare me.
those studios that the
That
building,
is nice.
those look really nice.
Oh, I know.
Are you going to get the play in there, Nick?
Nope.
Hey, they let me do whatever. No, actually, no. Not even. No.
They're doing a good
that's not
job
cool.
in there.
I'm going to
That's
get the news hand-me-downs, I think.
Now what show gets to play in that room?
The news. That's the new News 96.5.
Jeez, they
Yeah,
do
you
I
everything.
gotta tell you though,
gotta go talk about boring
being
stuff
on the
down there.
old 96.5, it's tough in there. It's tough in there to do interviews.
No, it's tough.
Yeah, because you guys are like back to back.
I will say at the other place, it was cool that we were all in the one
Oh,
room.
remember at the old station? We had that big room, that
Yeah,
nice
the other
fancy.
station had the
was like the-
bigger room
What
for,
was it? The
yeah.
what's the table in the night? It's
We had like a
huge
conference table in the middle, and we all had our mics all around.
But it's
Remember all that space
a
we used to have in
medieval
that room?
table, the round table.
I
Yeah,
like
there
it.
the producer studio was smaller, and the
I like it here.
the main studio where the
Phil's my favorite.
the
But that
guest
producer studio
huge.
was way more equipped. Remember, we'd go in
Oh
there
my
and
God.
cut our
We don't do
commercials.
Oh man, it was bigger.
What are you doing?
You were controlling a spaceship, Nick.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What can I say?
Here you're just controlling morons.
You know, it's just like me talking about the Magic,
Yeah.
my new favorite team.
What are y'all doing?
That's where I'm putting my bets on for the championship.
Oh Lord!
East Coast Magic.
Wow.
You know,
Amazing with all that nice. Never mind. You know, actually, I'm not gonna get myself into trouble here. Just not gonna do it.
No,
It's
it's just when you
8:18 on a
have a lot of
Tuesday.
guests come in or something
Yeah.
like that. This is like a jam-packed situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, normally you just call in.
Remember, we used to have
Yeah, we're-
acoustic
we're-
people
we're
play
built
their
for-
guitars
We're
and the
built
other
for
one.
quality, not. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
David
not quantity.
Schweitzer. He's still
Yeah.
performing at College
Not
Park.
quantity.
Yeah.
Eric Ruck. Remember him?
Yeah, Eric
Oh, yeah,
Ruck.
that
Yeah,
was
I
cool.
got
Okay,
all, I
anyways.
got all the old photos of those guys.
Since we're all back in
It's
the
freezing.
studio, and I almost got fired from my Cruz and Pesquera, we want to remind our listeners the Kevin Sutton Show is brought to you by Cruz and Pesquera, PA, your personal injury attorneys. If you've been in a car accident, slip or fall, Cruz and Pesquera, they're your full-service law firm. Give them a call at 407-841-0200. Remember, tell them the Kevin Sutton Show sent you or the code word.
Man.
That's right. Cruz and Pesquera, your I-4 lawyers.
I'm freezing.
And can I just say, this is my third radio show for the day.
Nice.
I'm done. The one I just went to right before here, it wore me out. I was on for a full hour talking about myself. Not that I don't like talking about myself, but when it's a full straight hour with no breaks, pretty much only like 2 little breaks, it's tough.
Hopefully you'll be tired when you get home. You won't say anything.
You're hilarious. Bing, 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 bing. That's
And I
like,
won't get anything after that one.
Now, the other station, did you speak Spanish?
yes.
Okay, so is it more difficult to think? I mean, you think it's
No,
Spanish, right?
it's political.
Yeah.
I've got this down so
Yeah.
much, guys. The election is 1 week from tonight. At this time, next Tuesday,
You'll find
we
out.
will already know.
It's
The
the
results.
final
Yeah.
countdown.
Yeah. What are we coming into the studio?
Is that a?
I'm saying we're going to be on.
Where are we going to be
song.
on?
We have to play that
yes,
song.
but I won't be here.
When we talk about you, your new intro. It's the final.
Oh, who does that? Is it Europe? That's the name of the group? Yeah. It is Europe. I think it's Europe.
But anyways, I can't believe it's here.
It's definitely Europe.
Hey, guys, I didn't get a chance to talk about SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah.
That was Sunday.
Go at it, dog.
And give, and give, and give.
Sorry, Nick, your eyes gonna turn red.
No, glaze over, as I said.
I won't go into deep detail. I'll just give us some highlights. But Brock Lesnar is no longer the Universal Champion. They finally gave it to Roman Reigns.
Boom.
Other headline is
overtly due.
Okay. Ronda Rousey is now the women's champion on
Nuh-uh.
Raw.
I told you it was gonna happen. They were gonna let her be a heel forever.
Ronda Rousey
Come
is
on.
champion.
Are you kidding?
And Charlotte is the champion again on SmackDown. 7-time champion already. But yeah, Ronda Rousey,
This sounds like nepotism all the way.
She doesn't have any family there.
No,
That's
Charlotte.
an elitist. Oh,
Charlotte.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, 7 times.
Yeah.
All right, so that means she probably has the longest record now.
She's tied with Trish Stratus at 7. But you got to remember, Charlotte has only been on the main roster since July of 2015.
Yeah.
So it's only 3 years.
Yeah, her daddy made that happen. And Ronda Rousey, that was probably part of the deal to
of course.
bring her in and make her.
I'm gonna one get my butt whooped in real life, and then I'm gonna come get my butt whooped fake.
You know,
Not gonna happen.
She probably couldn't handle it. So
But SummerSlam was almost 7 hours long.
ooh.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Like a
even
baseball game.
I was like, I'm tired.
But this isn't. Hold on. But this isn't 7 hours of straight wrestling, is it?
Yeah.
How many matches did they have?
14.
But I mean, you've got your in between, you've got
There's
your
not
smack
much that
talkers.
goes on in between. There's
They
no
don't.
like Super Bowl halftime show.
They don't do a lot of skits or anything in between because the pay-per-views are for the matches. So yeah.
But how can? So you're telling me these? If it's 7 hours, 14 matches. So these.
The pre-show was 2 hours. Pre-show came on at 5, and
Okay.
it ended almost at midnight.
All the junk talking.
Well, the pre-show is junk talking.
There were 3 matches in the pre-show.
But that's a lot of theater. That's 2 hours and 3 matches.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of theater. Did they have the women come out and parade too?
No.
Did the women? Well, I guess the women were part of it.
Yeah, they were part
Do
of it.
the Nikki and Bree show up? at all?
Yes, they were there front row to watch Ronda Rousey win, and that's where I wanted to bring this. This is gonna probably make you mad, Myra. It made me mad, but the Women's Evolution pay-per-view is in October.
Right. That fake
the
revolution.
event, the one of the main events they want to have is Ronda Rousey versus Nikki Bella.
Great.
Yeah, I'm not even joking.
I think it's great.
It's not going to happen,
Really?
though, is it?
I think it's
No,
great.
this is going to happen.
She's going to have to break her down. They're not going to be the Bella All-Star twins. They're going to get smacked down, beat down, punched down, and be sitting at the house like your boyfriend with his broke neck.
But is Ronda Rousey fighting like UFC or is she wrestling?
She was already a wrestler. She was a well-rounded, professionally trained wrestler.
But when she throws them around, though, she really...
Yeah,
she really does the.
I don't
judo
think she
throws.
knows like the
how to
breaks.
make it soft.
Yeah, like she
Yeah.
don't know
Learn
like
how to play nice.
I want you to land softly and plant your feet. Now
Because
she's like
you
all
think-
axis. Wow.
Because with wrestling, it's more of a I give you my body, we
give
go
and take.
together.
Yeah.
But as a real fighter, you don't think like that. I'm going to toss you to the ground. So when you see her actually do a judo throw, she actually really does it, and it legit
Well, she's
looks
pretty solid, though, too.
it legit looks painful. So I feel bad for some of those girls.
There was like people that used to say they hated training with Mike Tyson, or sparring
Because he
with
would
Mike
always
Tyson.
knock you out.
Yeah, that was just like that he doesn't spar. He fights.
Yeah.
But one of the things so Ronda Rousey's obviously very athletically,
Yes.
measured up. And Nikki and Bree, they are wrestling, but I want to say even I noticed in the last Bella Twins
Barbies. Sorry.
that Nikki has really gotten slimmed down and less
Toned.
muscular.
She's not
She
as
was
toned as
just
before.
like it was more appealing, visually.
Mm-hmm.
And does this mean Bree's done? I mean, is she coming back?
No, they just had to add a little drama, I think they needed to add a little something. I mean, the Bella Twins have been the hierarchy forever.
She likes being a mama, though.
But they say she wants to wrestle again.
I don't care, but look at this. Nick knows
nothing about wrestling.
Doesn't care 2 flies on the apple pie.
What?
He doesn't steal 2 flies on the apple pie.
That was a phrase to turn.
Yeah, I was
not
gonna
heard
say,
that. Who has heard that phrase before? Anybody?
I don't like apple pie with flies on it.
Okay.
But I will still eat it.
Yeah, you just drank soap coffee.
But I was just saying, with Ronda Rousey in the WWE, this would be like
has my attention a little
not
bit.
that you're gonna say, "Oh my goodness, I gotta go and watch it."
No, but I knew that Rousey won.
Yeah. So there's like the appeal of let's say there's not Nick Extreme.
Let's just mainstream.
No, and I'm saying not Nick Extreme. That's a word when it comes to like
sports.
Is he gonna jump over and care for it?
Okay,
I don't think so.
Okay.
Nope. But I think there's those people who are like borderline Nick Extreme that would pay attention to a couple matches just to see how she's doing. Mm-hmm. And I think her presence in the fandom is more relevant than the Bella twins.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And her athleticism is more relevant than the Bella twins, what Myra was just saying. So when you combine those two, it's worth having her be the hierarchy of the women's WWE division and leave it there for like 3-4 years and say, look, this is who it is, and she's kicking butt. She came in here and taking names, and like there's going to be a few people that get upset because she thinks she didn't go through the Heart Training Center.
Traditionalist.
But then at the same time, I think her and Natty should team up. I think that would be a perfect.
They are
Natty's
together.
probably in depression though.
I know, but
she's
actually been doing pretty good. I've been following her posts.
She's back. She was back on Sunday.
She was back on Sunday. Said she needed it to be, with her father passing away, she needed to be surrounded by her family and not to step away from not just work, but step away from her life, which is the WWE. I mean, it's been her whole childhood. So she's like, I am around family. So if you see me smiling and enjoying myself, it's because I'm laughing through the pain with my family.
Anything come back yet from the autopsy?
Yes, he suffered from Alzheimer's. Jim the Anvil Neidhart, he suffered from Alzheimer's and he had a seizure. Hit his head. And
something wasn't right on the show.
Yeah, he was suffering from Alzheimer's. They were actually the family wasn't divulging that information.
Gotcha.
But they did now. So yeah.
But definitely,
thanks for reminding me.
Family's in the prayers, and I always check up on her. I'm not a stalker, but I watch her. Stay tuned, Kevin Sutton Show. More for you. ESPN 580 Orlando.
Winner of the prestigious International North American Florida Sports Radio Award. Yeah, I just made that up. I don't even like sport. You're listening to The Kevin Sutton Show on ESPN 580 Orlando.
I don't know what's going on.
You're bleeding.
I'm just finding cuts. Is that like me just getting old? That I just magically find
it's because you're evil and
cuts
old
and scrapes on myself.
Evil and old. Evil and old.
I think you're.
Ooh.
But I'm not evil.
No.
Not yet.
Hey, when I get down there, I'll have friends. They'll be like, Kev! It's like Cheers down there in hell.
Hey,
everybody knows your name.
Oh, man.
Speaking of Cheers, do you know they were talking about bringing it back?
And you're sitting engulfed in flames.
I like that. Freestyle. No. That's it.
It would be.
You know
nice.
who's the ultimate freestyler here, right? You got it. That's me.
CC.
Nick, and he holds back. He's holding back.
I'm sure Nick sits at home in front of the mirror.
You know,
wait,
hold
on. I have nothing mean to say about Nick.
I had a segment in mind I wanted to do with Nick, but I know he'll never do it. I wanted to call it Sing Nick, right? And pretty much we play a song, and then we cut it off in the middle of it, and he's got to finish the line.
He would never
do that.
But it would be fun to just run it and then
but he would never do it though. Like I'm playing Ludacris or whatever. Like
yeah, I don't know if we do that.
He would never do it.
Hey, but guys, I was telling you earlier that I had.
Welcome to hell.
What is this?
Cheers.
Oh.
Am I the only one? This is a great TV show.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Growing up as a kid, I thought the best thing in the world could ever happen is to go to a bar and drink beer.
Ted Danson.
Yeah.
Like,
Kirstie Alley.
it was
Woody
really,
Harrelson.
it really was borderline corrupted to my
It
mind.
was a show about a bunch of alcoholics.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And a lazy ass mailman.
Yeah. Norm and Cliff. Yeah.
What did Cliff do for a
Cliff
job?
is famous though.
Cliff was the mailman, was he not?
Cliff was the mailman who lived with his mom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cliff, and then what's the
Norm?
guy?
Norm.
Norm. What did Norm do for a living?
I would go insurance salesman, but like I have no idea.
But he had a wife. I remember he had a
It was
wife.
always kind of like in Martin, Tommy.
yeah.
No one
Yeah.
knew what Tommy did for a living.
And then Frasier came on later, and he was a
Exactly.
psychiatrist,
Kelsey
right?
Yeah,
Grammer.
that was-
Yeah,
that was
Kelsey
funny.
Grammer.
Spin-off show, multi-millionaire, and
Yeah,
producer,
he
executive
has
producer of
tons of
so many
shows.
shows. Yeah.
Tons of shows.
Was
Yeah.
one of the X-Men.
He was
The
beast.
Game is actually a great TV show we watched for a long
Yeah,
time.
he's a
It was
producer of that.
football TV show
Yeah.
that was on for a while. It's like really
So,
cool.
guys, you know I've been talking a lot about politics and radio shows and all the great radio broadcasters out there who have had me on their show. Appreciate the love when we all do radio. And this afternoon, I was on with a very fantastic woman. Her name was Jacqueline. And she had me for a whole hour, man, I was telling you guys, talking about myself. Okay, no jokes, Kevin. No jokes.
I didn't say anything.
But I asked
So
her
now
to
we're
call
gonna do it
in.
again.
I asked her to call in. Jacqueline, are you there? She hung up?
She actually, we have lost her. We are waiting to hear back
She's
from her.
like-
We have lost her.
Oh, man.
Bet
She's like,
she
I don't
had
wanna
the
talk about it no
phone.
more.
It's like, I'm done. You know what? I reconsider this.
I'm gonna go watch Cheers.
I talked to her for an hour already. Why am I even here?
She said, that show sounds like a really good idea. there was this one funny episode because we sleep with the TV on, and every morning from 3 to 4 a.m. they put on Cheers on Lifetime, or not Lifetime, but one of the Hallmark channel. And there's this episode where the guy walks in, he's like, "Oh man, this bar is still here. Can't believe it's been 4 years since I've been here. Wow, you guys! I remember when the stairs were over here. And you
Yeah.
guys, oh Norm, hey!" And it was hilarious.
And I was a Golden Girl guy.
Oh, me too.
I love Golden Girls.
I've seen every single episode 10 times.
I know that's an issue.
Hey, that's a song that settles Nick. So anyways,
Settles Nick or Lincoln?
Lincoln, sorry.
SummerSlam.
Yeah, so basically it is what it is. When's the next big tournament?
Well, they have Hell in a Cell next month, but that's a skippable one.
The Money in the Bank girl.
Sasha Banks.
No. The one who'd carry the little briefcase around all the time.
Well, Alexa won the last one, but she cashed in the same night.
The one who had it before her with the long blonde hair?
Carmella?
Carmella.
Yeah.
Where's her standing right now?
She lost to Charlotte.
I know, but she did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she lost to Charlotte, so Charlotte has the belt. And Becky Lynch turned heel on her, so now they got their friends feuding against each other. So yeah. But this is the summer with WWE. Normally it's just kind of
Yeah, and I'm sure they're going to try to hype up the Nikki Bella, Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, and
tournament.
Trish Stratus is returning to face Alexa Bliss.
Okay.
So she's coming out of retirement.
Okay.
To fight Alexa Bliss, and that actually.
And
might be
Bailey, what's
interesting.
going on with her?
They ain't doing nothing with Bailey and Sasha. Nothing.
Really?
Nope.
Nothing. Don't get mad.
They're not even getting airtime?
They weren't even on the card. They weren't even in SummerSlam.
Wow. What do you think is happening there with the WWE?
Their roster's too big. They got too. You can't fit them on a 7-hour show.
Yeah.
For real? Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah. So I don't know, man. I'll still watch it, of course, because I'm invested.
And when does the Fox series start? When does
October 19th, 2019.
2019. So it's still got another year. So right now it's still on USA
Yes.
on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yes.
Have the numbers been consistent or have they increased?
They've been consistent. I mean, since it was SummerSlam, the Raw numbers have gone up a little bit, but yeah.
Because there's nothing else to watch.
No. Well, wait till football comes back. Then,
Football, and then we've got the NBA in the fall. So
yeah.
things will get moving again.
You guys want to change your predictions for this is the last day. You can change your predictions for the NFL
Nope.
season.
I'm going to stick with it.
You said 49ers.
Yeah, 49ers
And
Steelers.
Steelers.
Rich, you're changing. I did like the LA though.
Yeah.
But the name doesn't work for me. I can't do it.
You can still call them San Diego, just like you can still call me Dr. Phil, even though I'm Phil Stradamus. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You won't be faulted if you say San Diego Chargers.
I'm going Green
'cause
Bay
they've been
and
San
Eagles.
Diego
I mean-
Chargers for forever.
It's like the Raiders too.
You said
but-
Green Bay and who?
Green Bay and the Patriots.
Okay. Yeah.
And you were still
It's going to be the Texans and the Vikings.
That'll be a nice one. And Nick, you're not changing yours, right?
No, I'm going to stick with the Vikings and the Chargers. Phil, who did you have?
Wait
a minute.
Introducing the guru of guessing.
Don't play into it, Nick.
Suggestions.
He did have today right, though. It was
The
Tuesday.
Prince of Predictions.
1 for 1.
And he looked outside and he saw it rain. He was like, hey, I think it's going to rain. So, I mean,
2 for 2.
2 for 2, yeah.
Super two.
Well, actually, he's better than the weatherman because I was told Phil before the show, I was driving through downtown. It was pouring rain, and the commercial or the weatherman on TV or on the radio said there's about a 50% chance of rain today. I'm like, wait a minute, it's about 100%.
He was right. I mean, there was a 50% chance.
Pretty much.
Phil came in and he sized it up really quick.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go.
I should do that. I think it'd be great.
Hey.
So where are you at?
Oh, Green Bay and LA.
Do you not know that he did your whole intro? Oh, that was played for me?
Yeah, Green Bay and LA. But I said my surprise would be the 49ers. They'll win 11 games. That's the only one I really care about. So,
man, I'm just not buying the Niners like you are. Really?
I like Garoppolo. I'm just a big fan of his.
Me too.
I think he had.
That's a really pretty man.
I think he had the huevos to be like, look, I'm better than Brady.
Well, he said it. Yeah, I like that.
But it takes a lot, though. Brady, it's not just Brady, though.
There's 52 other guys on the team.
Yeah. And that's where this was where my mind was yesterday when we were talking about predicting the football games and Super Bowl champion. But then when you look at it, and we were talking about the NBA, but then looking at football, like how people get paid and all this different stuff. Football is by far one of the hardest to predict. I mean, it's five guys.
There's a lot of intangibles.
You know what I'm saying?
And it can change at any point.
It's just like, you just got this very small group of people. It's not as physical. The injuries aren't as, predominant. But when you go to football, I mean, there's just a slew of guys that you got to have in unison for it all to work right. And not just on offense, you got defense, and it's completely separate. Like no other game has that dynamic, and it makes it really to Phil Stradamus.
Yes.
Any of that with football, it takes a lot, man. Outside of just saying, like I'm looking at a couple people here and there, and it's not like you can get a LeBron to the team like, oh, they're definitely going to win now.
Yeah.
Like Tom Brady could go to any other team, and I don't think it would be the complete
in the
same.
last 13 years, we have had 18 NFL teams go from worst to first in their division.
Wow.
18 of them.
When you look at the Eagles.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
wow. I didn't. That's big.
Where you at, Rich?
Well, I was going to say, now that you have faith at Bishop Moore, we got the big Bishop Moore Edgewater game on Friday.
Yeah,
that's the Battle of College Park. That's at Edgewater.
Yep. That's such a nasty rivalry. It's so good.
So, you guys have money on that one?
I'm not putting anything on there because my daughter doesn't play on the football team. So
you guys are giving enough money to Bishop.
I think they should pay me
enough money.
But
it's an exciting time though in College Park.
No, definitely.
In other words, don't drive down Edgewater Drive during.
You're not getting anywhere.
You're not going to be able to get down. So
you're not getting anywhere.
Always go around the area, but
time Tuesday.
We are definitely going to have the coach from Bishop Moore on to the show. We've talked to him a couple of times during the parent-teacher meetup days or whatever that was. But we did talk about their lineup this year. Got a little bit more intense from the beginning, but they're looking to do some great things this year. They got a couple of changes inside their coaching staff that they're trying to implement some new things to kind of change up. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, you got to be some big things, dog. Got to be some big things. Stay tuned. Kevin Sutton Show, ESPN Orlando, and the crew.
Winning at pretty much everything except sports radio. Winning. You're listening to the Kevin Sutton Show on ESPN 580 Orlando.
Everybody hands go up, and they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, and if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris, come. Man, I'm ready. I wasn't ready to freestyle. I was looking at something else. My bad.
No, I thought you were gonna do the
You
cruise.
guys didn't tell me I was on the mic. Okay. Hey, the Kevin Sutton Show is proudly sponsored by Cruz and Pescara, PA, your personal injury attorneys. You guys may already be involved in a case and you just feel like You wish you had somebody reviewing that for you, letting you know is everything going well. Well, Cruz and Pescara, they offer free case evaluation. That's right, free, no strings attached. You give them a call, they're going to review it. They're going to let you know what, things may be just right on track, or there could be something else done. Cruz and Pescara, your I-4 lawyers, where you're not just a client, you're family. Tell them the Kevin Sutton Show sent you, 407-841-0200.
Did you guys hear my song that I did with that?
No.
All I do is work.
Yeah. That was funny. I did enjoy that one.
All right, guys, it's Tuesday.
Time Warp Tuesday. Are there any Christian dollars on the...
I think I'm out.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys, welcome to Time Warp Tuesday. We'll be taking a quick look back in time in sports and entertainment history. You guys ready to jump in time machine?
I'm buckled up.
All right, let's head to 1947. The first Little League World Series is played by the Maynard Midgets. That was their name.
Midgets.
They won the Maynard Midgets of Williamsport, Pennsylvania win. All right, let's head to 19...
I'm sure they can't have that name anymore.
1971, Laura Ball, at the age of 16, she won the U.S. Women's Amateur Golf Tournament. She was the youngest to ever win.
Wow, that's great.
Let's head to, let's skip one. Let's go to 2006. Barry Bonds, he hit his 725th career home run. And rounding out the dates, we got 2009. The Dallas Cowboys, they played their first game at their new stadium. But the cool thing is that the kicker hit the scoreboard, the giant scoreboard that they have.
Mm-hmm.
He hit it.
And broke it.
No.
Oh.
All right, birthdays today, guys. We got just a couple. Usain Bolt, Olympic gold medalist. How old is Usain Bolt, Kevin?
I'm going 31.
No. Okay. That was it.
You didn't know. You just guessed.
I figured
you followed his career and you figured the number.
A little bit. He was very dynamic in sports. I mean, the guy was awesome.
The only other birthday I wrote besides that we can say is Wilt Chamberlain. It was his birthday today, but he's dead. Last one, we got Kenny Rogers, country music legend. How old is Kenny Rogers, Myra?
Jesus.
84.
All right. Rich.
I would say 81.
Nick.
Is Kenny Rogers 86?
And Kevin.
I'm going to go with the great old 79.
Oh, Kevin, you go on a roll.
He knows how to hold them.
Give
79.
me my money.
All right, rounding out Time War Tuesday. Alice, you got the stuff. We are heading to 2009, baby.
All right.
Let's head back in time, all the way to 2009. What song was #1 for this week in 2009? Was it Right Round from Florida? Or was it Poker Face from Lady Gaga?
Two very provocative songs right there. Poker Face and Make My...
Or lastly, was it
When You Go Down.
I Got a Feeling from Black Eyed Peas?
I Got a Feeling.
All right, so we got I Got a Feeling from Black Eyed Peas.
Poker Face.
Poker Face from Lady Gaga. Or Right Round from Florida.
I'm going
Kevin?
with I Got a Feeling.
All right, Myra.
Poker Face.
Rich.
I would go with Lady Gaga.
All right, and
She
Nick.
was hyped. She was hyped.
Black Eyed Peas.
All right, well, Alice. I don't know how much time I gave her.
The #1 song for this week in 2009 was I Got a Feeling from Black Eyed Peas.
Kevin,
Bam.
on a roll. Wait.
Bam.
this is funny. Alice went a little rogue on this one. Let's see.
Oh, and Fergie is still ugly, by the way. I may not be real, but I have a better looking face. And I can sing the national anthem much better.
Oh, dang.
Oh, say can you see?
Anyway.
Alice.
How about we go to the movies? What movie was #1 this week in 2009? Was it The Hangover? Or how about Zombie Island?
Zombieland.
Or lastly, was it Inglourious Bastards?
All right, what was it? Inglourious Bastards, Zombieland,
Hangover.
or Hangover? Quickly.
Hangover.
Zombieland.
Zombie movie.
It was
Hangover.
a very good movie. Hangover.
I say The Hangover.
The number one
Hangover.
movie in this week in 2009 was Inglourious Bastards, which was released on
Torrance
August 20th,
Tarantino.
I didn't know
2009
anyone
and
of those
grossed over
You never saw it?
$321 million. Thanks for playing Time Warp Tuesday. Oh, and Fergie sucks.
You never saw Zombieland?
No, what is the like?
Okay,
I'm horrible with names. So like
Woody Harrelson is in it. The kid who
Cheers
played
Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg in it.
It's got Emma Stone in it.
And
She's
what was it
smoking
about?
hot in it.
It's a zombie with kids and they're running around in a park and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was a
really good movie.
It's
Bill Murray's in it, makes a cameo.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah,
Wow,
but
I've like never heard of that movie. And then
great.
the
And I'm all
Bastard
about
one, I don't know
zombies.
either.
Inglourious Bastard was a World War II movie.
Is it Tarantino?
Quentin
It's a
Tarantino.
Tarantino.
Oh,
movie,
I
right?
remember that.
Brad
I remember
Pitt?
that. Yeah.
Brad Pitt, yeah. That was
Man,
actually really good
those
too.
were horrible selection this week in Time Warp Tuesday.
Oh, we were
So-
crawling to it.
Just because you guys don't watch it, don't make it horrible.
Hey, no, I'm
Actually,
just saying.
three solid movies
Yeah.
there. I mean, The Hangover was one of the seminal comedies of my childhood, so I'm in on that.
2009, you were like what? 19?
18,
Yeah.
19. I mean, like, I guess of my young adulthood, but whatever.
Yeah,
You thought it was cool.
I like The Hangover. Though.
It was. I thought it was really
Wasn't
cool.
that the one with the guy from Wedding Crashers? No.
No, this is with Bradley Cooper, Zach Galifianakis. Who else was in The Hangover?
Ed Helms.
Ed Helms.
Oh, all right.
The guy
Wasn't
from
it?
The Office.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, not
right.
Matthew McConaughey. No.
Okay.
No.
Man.
Oh, well, we were off.
So in other news, my cousin Jonathan, they switched which plays for North Carolina Tar Heels.
Mm-hmm.
He was drafted as a linebacker from Swansea, South Carolina, with them, and now they switched him to running back because 4 of their top running backs got drafted to the NFL.
Oh,
so
props to him.
I'm hoping something really happens because he's wanted to actually switch.
What year is he in now? He's a junior.
He's going to junior
Because he was redshirted as a freshman, and then he went in as a sophomore.
What's his name, Kevin?
Jonathan Sutton,
He plays
number 54.
And he plays for UNC football?
Yeah.
They
He's good.
play against UCF this year.
Yeah.
Yes,
they beat him the last time. The Gators, when they played, was it the Gator game when we were in, we were at the
They
Slam
didn't play
Fest?
Florida. They played Florida State.
Florida
I think,
State,
a couple
yeah.
years
When
ago.
they-
That was the last
They
minute
whooped them up last
win.
year.
I think that was 2 years ago. But
So just hoping on something to happen, man. I'm waiting to actually be able to buy the official jersey, not the fake one.
That's right.
So now he's not underneath all these other guys because they all traveled through
And before we leave tonight, I just want to say, go Magic.
Go Magic. Oh yeah. That's got to do that.
Go Magic.
Thursday, Rich has got a good guest calling in.
Yes, we're going to have fun. It's going to be Thursday
Brad J.
night.
from Los Angeles, like the voice of X Games. So
You'll be
he'll
saving the
calling
world,
in.
Kevin.
The previous
Should be a
running
good
back
show.
was T.J. Logan, and he went off to Arizona Cardinals.
Nice.
So, hopefully my cousin will get some shine, and I'll be able to have that jersey, baby. Wearing my name with pride. Carolina Blue. Nick wore it yesterday. Love you guys. Stay focused. Keep on doing what you do. ESPN 580 Orlando. My girl Myra, Dr. Phil,
Hey.
Nick, and slipping and sliding with my boy Rich Rogers. Google him, baby. Almost famous.